Welcome to this FM18 mini-series where I'm going to be managing Japan at the 2018 World Cup. This is my fourth World Cup mini-series. I've already managed Iceland, Egypt and Australia, so maybe go and check those out if you're interested. But Japan won the most recent poll. It was quite close, but Japan did come out on top just ahead of Poland at the time of recording this. Hopefully that is still the same, but tough if it isn't. There's a new poll in the description below to decide Series 5 with the runners-up and third place from the last poll going into this new poll with two new teams. That's been the format so far. So, how are we going to get on with Japan, do you think? I'm actually 50 to 1 to win the World Cup, which I think is the lowest odds we've been given. So, technically, it should be the hardest challenge. But I do feel like Group H it's possible. I think it's possible to get through Group H. It's not the toughest group. Poland and Colombia are exceptional teams, of course. They've got some great players, and Senegal have some very good players as well. We're predicted to finish bottom of this group, so it is going to be a real challenge. That's why it's called a World Cup challenge. But there's a possibility that I might take control of Poland, Senegal, Colombia during this series. We shall see. I am thinking about managing some of the stronger nations. I think Colombia probably falls into that, but maybe I will take control at some point. We've still got quite a few weeks until the World Cup begins. So this is the squad that I've gone for. You'll notice a few names. Those of you from Europe will recognise quite a few of these players, such as Okazaki. Nakajima is my man from my Portimonense series. Paul plays in Portugal. Go and check it out. Nakajima was a hero of mine. I love this guy. What a legend. He's still got that picture as well. And he's going to be playing as the inside forward on the left. You'll know about Honda as well. He's been on a Football Manager legend for a few years. He's 32 years old now as well. Nagatomo played for Inter for many years on loan at Galatasaray at the moment. Yoshida, the Southampton man. Goalkeeping position was a bit of a struggle. I don't know what was going on with the national pool, but I just couldn't find anyone. Perhaps there's just not many good goalkeepers. The only good goalkeeper there is really is Kawashima, who plays for Metz. 86 caps for Japan. The other players, I don't know if they're not on the game. With Japan, if you do want to take control of Japan, by the way, you need to unlock the real Japanese names. And also, for me, I had to install a fake Japanese database from the Steam Workshop to actually be able to take control of Japan. It's not the easiest nation to take control of because of the rights issues that between Sports Interactive and Japan. I'm not entirely sure what the situation is, but that's the way it is. Tactically, I'm playing something very similar to my Manchester City tactic that had great success at the start of Football Manager 2018. I don't know whether it will work now, but I remember, those of you that watched my Australia series, I was sort of thinking about the tactics I should use going into the next series and whether I should use a tactic that I know can work. That's what I've decided to do, but I don't know whether it still works, and I have made a few tweaks. In fact, I still don't know whether to play a complete forward or a defensive forward because we've got Muto, who's going to be starting today. We've got Okazaki, and we've also got someone else. Where is he? I think Osako. They're all defensive forwards. That's just the Japanese style of striker. And what's happened to Kagawa's match sharpness? He was on like 95, and since the last game, it's gone down. Why? All the players are going. This is unfair. The match sharpness has gone up to 95 for pretty much everyone because of the two friendlies I played. 10 days later, it's gone down. It's really not. Maybe I should have played another friendly. I don't know if I'd have been allowed to play another friendly, but I played two friendlies once again, as I have always done with these series. We beat Ivory Coast 2-0. Really encouraging win. Haraguchi with a good goal, and Honda came off the bench to score. Then against Albania, not so good. Muto scored. It wasn't the best result away from home against Albania, so it's kind of made me slightly less positive. I was really positive after the win against Ivory Coast, but yeah, that's made me think this is going to be really tough. But tactically, it's okay, I think. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to give it my best shot. We're taking on Poland first of all, then Senegal, then Colombia. I don't know if that's the real fixture list for the World Cup. Like I explained in the Australia series, I don't know a way of actually creating the real fixture order. If anyone knows, then let me know. Poland. Look at that team. Lewandowski, Milik up front, Grzycki, Kaputska, Zielinski. We've got some very good players, and Lewandowski, of course, the key man and captain. Our captain is Hasibi. Defensive midfielder. It was a toss-up between him and Yoshida, but Hasebe had better leadership skills, so I've gone for him. We're relying on Kagawa and Nakajima to be our creative hub, with Muto up front as well. Only 25 years old. Decided to go for him instead of Okazaki up front. They're all so similar, the strikers. Defensive forwards. What shall I say? Let's cause an upset. Yeah, lovely. We had one good reaction from Sakai, our right back. How do we stop Lewandowski then? Close them down, I think. Close down the wingers. Just, yeah. Try and do something to stop the Polish machine. We have to be getting a result against Poland. I think the key thing here is to get a result in that first game. We lost with Iceland, we lost with Australia. Egypt, though, we beat Saudi Arabia in that first match, and it was positive. Play! No, I didn't click on it. Play! I think Japan are probably one of the least favourites going into this World Cup in real life. Oh no, Kagawa's got injured. Already, okay, man. In the Australian game, Australian series, we got a red card inside the first, 20 minutes or something. That ruined it, basically, against France. Now Kagawa's got injured. He's our key man. You're not allowed to... Look at Grzycki. What the hell was that? And Milik with an awful miss. How do we let Grzycki run so far? We're going to have to bring Kagawa off just in case. On comes Honda. We've got loads of players that can play there. On comes Honda. Oh yeah, our backup keeper, Fitzgerald, what a name by the way. He's not actually Japanese, I don't think. Oh no, he is Japanese. But he's also American. I did have to ask him to play for Japan though, so I suppose there was a chance he could play for America, but very little chance. This is okay. It's 0-0. Nothing has happened, but this is good news for us, I think. Because Poland are obviously the favourites going into this match. If we can somehow get a draw against Poland, then... great. I'll be happy with that. Just going to throw some encouragement at the players. Nakajima's not playing well. Come on, Nakajima. I need you to put in a good performance. 0-0 half time. No height. Well, the Milik highlight. He should have scored that. Going to calmly say, I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. There we go. Extremely delighted. Positive vibe from the players. That's what we need. It's a bit of a blow that Kagawa's got injured. Let's hope he's not out for the tournament. Lower leg injury. But Honda, Football Manager legend, is on in his place. This is so boring. What is going on? I didn't think this tactic was that defensive. But it is for some reason. Oh, red card for Poland. Red card. Yes. Right, we can take advantage of this. We're going to retain possession and work the ball into the box. Go control. Nothing too drastic. Oh, Shibazaki's dead. He's on 69%. That's the problem. Oh, why did the game screw me over and send all the match sharpness down? It's really unfair. They shouldn't have gone down like 20% in 10 days, surely. I'm going to bring on... There's not many players that can play central midfield, but I could put Honda there. I'm sure Honda can do a job there. And then we can bring on someone else in attacking midfield. Inui, who you may know, plays in Spain. He's going to play there. Okay, let's get on with this. Can we get a win? Half an hour to go. There's been no highlights in the second half. We've not had any highlights whatsoever. Perhaps I need to go direct and really go for this. Throw the ball up the pitch at Japan. At Poland, sorry. So go attacking, pump the ball up the pitch to... We'll bring on Okazaki. Let's bring him on. Okazaki's coming on. He's going to play as a... He can't play as a target man. Play him as a poacher. So we're going to go direct. We're not pump it into the box. We're going to go direct. Run at defence. What else do I do? I don't know. Look for overlap. Get the fullbacks attacking. Let's go with this. Get them up the pitch. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can get a win. But nothing is happening. There's no highlights. This is really frustrating when this happens. Come on, guys. Please? Something? We've had 11 shots to their 5. We've had more possession, but there's literally been no highlight. This is the most boring game ever. Do I go overload? It's just there mocking me. Overload. I can't resist. I can't resist. Ugh, it's overload. That's going to make me lose 1-0. Take more risks. Get stuck in. Do something, guys, please, for the last few minutes. Injury time. 2 minutes to go. It's a corner. This is my corner routines. It's headed. It's not. No, it's... Oh, It's not worked. But Inui finds Haraguchi. Haraguchi crosses it in. That's not a great cross. I got excited about nothing. Lewandowski, don't lose this. We don't deserve. No, don't lose this, guys. Please. Please. No. Yes. Thank you. I thought the goalkeeper was going to let that in then. Kawashina just races up that. He's a sweeper keeper, that's why. Maybe there's an opportunity here. Inui finds Honda. Honda in the Rome. Oh, come on, ref. Really? We won the attack. What a boring game. I do apologise, but we've got a point, and that's what matters. Because in previous series, we've just crumbled, haven't we, in those situations? Well, we've not actually been playing against 10 men, but we've crumbled in the first game with Iceland and with Australia. But we get a point, and I think that's a good point against Poland. I know they went down to 10 men for the last half an hour. We really should have taken advantage of that, but a point is not bad. Unlucky boys. Yeah, that's got them motivated for the next match. How long is Kagura out for? 2 days. He might be back for the rest of the World Cup then. Well, he'll be back for the next game, surely. He'll be back for the third game, at least. Possibly for the next. He should be back for that. I'm rambling. Let's end this here. Thank you for watching part 1 of this Japanese World Cup challenge. If you haven't done so already, please tickle that like button. Maybe hit subscribe as well if you've not done that before. But until next time, enjoy FM18, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon for part 2.